What's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Gen X Rivera here with a series of videos coming from TikTok. Of course, TikTok is a hot spot for your latest content of what's hood and what's ghetto in the US of A. You can tell by the title, you can see in the thumbnail, that black people are apparently scared of ghetto black people. So without further ado, let's get into this.
The craziest thing about this trend of being black and being scared of ghetto black people, the craziest part about it all is you get stopped by a police officer. You go into these beauty supply stores with these Asians. You are seen the same exact way. So in everybody else's eyes, you are still the ghetto black girl, the ghetto black boy. The craziest thing.
No, that's false because I don't experience any of that. The thing is if you say you get viewed as the same ghetto culture, that's if you present yourself as that same ghetto culture. I.e., you walk around being all loud, all obnoxious in public with you and your homegirls, even you by yourself, you be on the phone just talking, hell the phone like that, girl, blah, 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 just talking shit, or the brothers be out there, yo, dog, blah, 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 talking like that. From the outside, everyone outside looking at you, that's how they see you. So that's automatically how they're going to interact with you. You go in the store, you just touching everything, being all loud with your girls. Some of y'all start twerking, some of y'all playing y'all music loud on your phone. Something like it's a look. People don't understand this. There's a look. If you walk in there, business suit, not even a business suit, just like well dressed, me just chilling. And this helps a lot of people too if I put glasses on, but I can't see past 5 feet if I got glasses on. But me just hit the baby blues, just walking around chilling. No one's gonna look at me as a threat. That's a good thing because I'm a big ass dude. But don't get it twisted. I will fuck some shit up if I need to. But just being normal, like speak, proper voice, proper tone, enunciate everything that you say. Speak with some type of respect with be respectful when you talk to someone. You're just gonna take them off guard. Oh, he's not like the rest of them, and I say the rest of them because I've heard it been said to me. How I was presented initially, and then they come and talk. They lower their guard down. Like, you're not like what do you mean by that? You're not like how the ghetto. What's up? Type of the hood culture. I'm like, yeah, there's a difference between us. You go in there with your bonnet, your hair done like like that, just all over the place, lashes on nails, just the typical standard that we normally see in the videos on the internet. If you present yourself that way, of course that's how you're going to be treated. Like, whoever experiences you are going to have their guard up. I've been pulled over numerous times as a black man. Never had any issues. I always get off with a warning. First and foremost, I pull over, have my stuff ready. Yes, sir, no, sir, blah, blah, blah. You show some type of respect to the officer, they respect you back. If you go in there, first thing you roll your window down, crack, you say, I didn't do nothing, you all attitude. Yeah, your ass probably going to be tased or shot. That's how it is. Like rental comes all the way down. Yeah, officer, this, that, and the other. ID card, no issues. Yeah, I fucked up. Hook me up. If I got to get a ticket, I got a ticket. I got, my fault. I can't be mad. It was my fault. There's no issues. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, I get a warning. I've had an actual speeding ticket over 5 years. So it's how you present yourself. But people don't understand that. There's too many videos out there giving you examples of what not to do in traffic accidents. When people maybe, I'm recording this, and they upload it. Everyone who views that video thinking that they're getting over a cop, they see everything that you're doing wrong. But you try to make it like you're the one that's in the right. That's not true. Get these comments. I've never been seen as ghetto. I would have to disagree. Exactly what she's talking about. We all look the same. No, we don't. In color, but once they start speaking to you and they see how you present yourself, it's immediate difference. They can tell. No, in reality, I'm wearing a polo and khaki. That's what I'm saying. Wearing a polo and khakis more likely to survive than a Nike Tech and a baklava. Exactly. Who's going to tell her? Let's see what they say. It's the presentation. She's not going to listen. They too far gone on this one. how you always say. Someone needs to tell every black person is not treated the same by every white person. Also, appearance. See, that's what I'm saying. Appearance presentation. Sorry, not sorry. They don't see that. They, oh, it's cute. I want my baby hairs. All this other stuff. But they're not understanding that. Even like the AI videos to show like the gorillas and stuff out there doing the same thing and how they acting all in the video. That's exactly how people are viewing them. They don't understand that. AI learns from the history of other things being posted. So if you stop acting like that and start acting more presentable, people will take you as that. They won't think that you're, acting out of pocket. Oh brother, never seen this ghetto. People make assumptions regardless. People could look at me and make all assumptions they want, but they don't know till they get to know me. You should still know what you hold yourself for high standards. How people perceive us and how people feel and their experiences ain't gonna do nothing with each other. My head hurts. Wrong answer. I disagree. It's everything. Like, never in my life have I been called ghetto. Nope. And Will. Yeah, Carlton and Will was completely. See, okay, Will Smith. I'm thinking because I wrote it lowercase, so that threw me off. That's why I read it all fucked up. I'm not seen to see. Why do people am not seen as ghetto? I'm not seen as ghetto. See, the way people write also it makes you up, and people. That's how the people will perceive you. If you're not able to, speak properly, write properly, use proper, grammar, it's going to be taken as your ghetto. But anyway.
Of being black and being scared of ghetto black people. The craziest part about it all is you get stopped by a police officer. You go into these beauty supply stores with these Asians. You are seen the same exact way. So in everybody else's eyes, you are.
See, that's the thing. It's the manners, all see that right there is, you go in these Asian stores, they're all gonna look at you as a ghetto girl. I hate to say it, it's true though. They don't see it themselves. The person who experiences it doesn't see themselves, but the people from the outside looking at you, that's how they see it. And you guys don't even care to change it.
Are still the ghetto black girl, the ghetto black boy.
One could say the people defending these ghetto antics so vigorously are truly the ghetto ones themselves. Exactly. So because one, you're black, and two, you like to defend ratchet antics so heavily, two separate things, that in turn means that every other black person cannot be separated from that stigma. You're coping. We're not even going to talk about the way you said Asians, because that was racially sus.
Exactly,
but
racist.
Because you don't want to change the way that you portray yourself socially, you got to bring everybody else down with you. You got to assume that every cop and every Asian in a nail shop or a beauty supply is looking at everybody else the same way they look at you. As humans, we make assumptions and judgments every second of the day. Some people base their entire life decisions off of these assumptions. Why give anybody the opportunity to have these assumptions validated? I walk around in a military uniform damn near every day for most of the day. When I go outside, do you think that people are just seeing some ghetto black person just because you believe I look so much like you? Or are they seeing somebody that may possibly have some sort of sense of nobility? Now, when people...
That's how I was when I was in the military, walk around uniform. Like, I've seen it as towards the end of my career before I retired, but a lot of the newer guys coming in, they walk around, they cover off, the headgear, and me as a sergeant, go up there, oh, fix yourself, soldier, sergeant, like, oh, they put the hat back on, like they see the rank. It's always the rank first. They respect the rank before they respect the person. That's the military. But even when you're out of uniform, you go up there, hey, unfuck yourself, soldier. And then, like, they'll respect you for what you're saying because they don't know your rank. You're not in uniform. But if you present yourself professionally, they will, okay, he's probably got some rank and I better unfuck myself, or he's probably going to ask for my ID card, ask what unit I'm in, or tell by my patches that I'm fucked up and he'll report me. So around military installations is different. But when you're out in the civilian world, you see somebody, you can't really go up there and, yo, sis, fix yourself. You got these people out here looking at you crazy. No, because if you come at them like that, they're probably going to attack you for even mentioning, something of what other people may perceive you as. That's how we are as a culture. We can't fix ourselves without someone taking offense to it. It's sad, Alex.
Or are they seeing somebody that may possibly have some sort of sense of nobility? Now, when people who defend these actions, like you, walk outside and they're yelling, their clothes are hanging off of their body, they're yelling "free thug" at the top of their lungs, and they're running through Walmart like the Tasmanian devil, what are people going to assume? because you're not leaving any mystery there. The way you carry yourself in this world is everything. And that's why a lot of y'all are not going to succeed, because y'all are so worried about being inclusive to the status quo of your environment. That's why we have so many devious behavior apologists now, because I don't want the people from my hood to think I'm a sellout. Y'all got to grow up.
Craziest thing about this.
And that's the thing too. Me commenting on this right now, I know something like every other video I make or say stuff about, specifically for black people, because we can't criticize each other. Because if you do, you cooning for the white man. You a coon. You a sellout. You a bootlicker. You're the typical gamut of how black people call you, but when you call them out for their bad behavior and their degeneracy. It's sad that we can't even police ourselves without being called names. You know, if a white, and the thing is, if a white person, Asian person, anybody else does it that's not black, then they consider them racist. It's like you can't win for losing. So it's like, that's why, you know, a lot of us, you know, the ones that, you know, the good mannered people, we move away or move to different areas where we know they can't get to because they don't have a good credit score, or they're not going to be able to get in that area. But like I said, you know, we're whitewashed apparently. But I don't know, let's see what these comments got to say. Never knew you, sir. Think for yourself, dude. You only get one chance at a first impression. Exactly. Oscar Wilde. Who you put out in the world is how the world and others are going to see you. What they see defies who they perceive you to be. It's like the three selves. The how you see yourselves, how others see yourself, and then how you really are seen. Psychology or something. It's something I learned back in the day when I got my degree. Exactly. I get discount offers when I occasionally go into my local beauty supply. Presentation and kindness is everything. The beautiful Korean family even allowed me to pick up my own hair from the back. And like saying, like, if you have a good rapport with people, if you come at them with respect, they'll treat you with respect. And then that goes a long way. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just got to be abrasive up front. You know, you can't tell me what to do. I have the right to blah, blah, blah. You know, you see it all the time. And it's sad that I have to say this, because everybody who comes in this video got to know exactly what I'm talking about when they meet that stereotypical black person that, you know, the hood rat, the ghetto, you know. Trashy people are trashy. Race doesn't matter. Thank you for your service. Bruh didn't miss. Thank you for posting this. Smart guy here. On God. Been saying this forever, you know. To be honest, I would make an assumption seeing you in a uniform. Hero. Preach, my brother. Thank you for your service. Unrelated, you have really nice eyes. Yeah, it's pretty much how it is, though. Like, if you come out with respect, people will treat you with respect. And that's what's the crazy thing about it.
Maturing is realizing that I don't want to be around a hood rat. If I have the option to not be around a hood rat, I'm not going to be around a hood rat.
And the thing is that we're not scared to be around, being black, we're not scared to be around ghetto hood rat people. It's just that the bullshit that comes with being around those type of people. It's like, I would rather just be over here and not have to worry about any type of degeneracy in my life. I could be over here chilling, no issues. And then you go to the area, you know what to expect. You know, there's going to be some type of loudness, some type of rudeness, just something crazy going on. So if you pull yourself from that, life is good.
Put me near the table where people are winning.
Exactly.
People are elevating. People are prospering. That's the table I want to sit at. Who admires to have a hard life? Okay? Nobody. I don't judge people
T.I.'s son, he admires to have a hard life.
Like that, but if I have the option to stay far away from a hood rat, I will. I don't want to be in the same facility. I don't want to be in the same room. I don't even want to be in the same building, because nothing comes good with that lifestyle. What table would you like to sit at? Do you want to sit around a crowd of hood rats, or do you want to sit with the people who are winning?
Always the ones that are winning. Ghetto fatigue is a thing. Don't let me wrong. People see this. They will say that this is anti-black, as if black equals ghetto. That's the thing. People start conflating the two, specifically black people, the ones that aren't educated. Are you saying black, so black people are ghetto? No. Black is black, then there's ghetto people that are within that black community, the ones we try to get away from. Just like you got white people, then you got people that are rednecks. Typical white people, decent folk, want to get away from the rednecks. And to say this, not all rednecks are equal. There are some rednecks that are cool as hell. Then there are some that are like, get back here, boy. I'm joking, but yeah, I'm from Texas. I went through Vider, Texas a couple of times. If you know, you know. They're always angry and looking for W problem. Okay, they always have an issue and want to fight. Like, please get away from me. I intentionally pick hobbies I have no interest in, so we didn't have to cross paths. Same exact thing that I did. When I was in the military, I started noticing a lot of ghetto black folks. And I was into drag racing. I like Mustangs. Oh, why you got a white boy's car? Four wheeling, off roading. Oh, why you do white boy stuff? Skydiving. Oh, like I wasn't around the ghetto black folks, so I was good. And they could call me what they want. I didn't give a damn. I never got in trouble. I always hear about them on the weekend. Sergeant so and so, Private so and so, Special so and so got in trouble. Got shit to do with me. So they be the most jealous and hateful people too. Exactly. You can go on and on. It's pretty much just validate my argument as far as like how black people are treated.
This I'm black, but I don't like ghetto people trend. I'm not seeing the issue. Like me, I grew up very diverse. I was born in Detroit on the east side. I now live in North Carolina in Charlotte on the east side. I grew up on the south side though, but my family is from Alabama in the fucking trenches. And that's where I spent most of my days. You feel me? So I'm laughing at these jokes because 100%. Sometimes, yes, I'm ghetto. And yes, I got duality. But sometimes them other niggas over there is a little bit too fucking much. And the part where everybody's like, oh, the people that can laugh at it, I have them people in my family. Do anything for them. Love them down. But you are ghetto. And you
So it's true because I got ghetto people in my family. She ain't lying on that. It's funny because the Boondocks already touched up on this topic. People with decorum understand what she meant exactly. Because like, I'm not ghetto, I'm not a hood rat. But if I need to go to that space, my presentation, because I see the blue eyes at all these dudes, but at the same time too, we call it code switching. We know how to, go there, do what I need to do to get through that area to proceed on to where I need to go safely without any type of incident. The duality of it. Like I said, we talk to certain family members. You gotta know the culture, but you don't have to be of the culture or with the culture all the time. It's a navigating of that life just to get where you need to be. My friends be calling me suburban princess, and there's nothing, nothing about that, and I'm trying to learn. I'm sorry. Me neither. But everyone wanna talk ish personal. Take ish personal, my bad. I didn't understand the problem either. Me coming from the trenches of the Bronx, like I'm scared. Everybody taking it too personal, like what? But I've never seen them in the hood. Like, go be in the hood since y'all so offended. Exactly. You tell you like you don't want to be that, but I'm offended. Okay, well I'm offended. You offended. And I'm offended. You offended. Nerves were struck. You hear me? People don't get nuance. This just goes on and on, like right here. And write dissertations for nothing. Like, relax. It's not that deep. Literally, from the Baltimore, and I have family, but I live in North Carolina, and now, yeah, I'd be scared whenever I go visit. Because you get away from it so long, you come back and like there's new trends of ghetto-ness, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You're like, it's shocking. It's not scary. You're like, Jesus, I know I've been away for a long time, but damn, what the hell are y'all doing now? But why ghetto automatically go to black people? Because that's how it's referred to. You know this. I don't know. That's how people take things too seriously these days. Like if you ghetto, you ghetto. It's cool. Just don't come by me. I don't have a problem with it. But if you want to be in the nicer spaces, you need to drop that shit. People don't understand that. You can't bring the ghetto into suburbia. It's not gonna mix well. Like water and oil. It's not gonna mix well. But that's my thoughts. That's my opinion on it. Let's get this conversation started. Hit me up in the comments. I like to respond to everybody. I like to see what's going on. I like to, keep a feel on what's going on the ground in certain areas. Like, share, subscribe to the notification bell. Give me a thumb up. I'll catch you next video. Peace.